Meta is facing a major legal storm over allegations that it stole thousands of adult films to train AI models. Strike 3 Holdings and Counterlife Media have filed a lawsuit claiming that Meta downloaded and used 2,396 adult films without authorization to train its AI, including Meta Movie Gen and the LLaMA AI model. The lawsuit could carry staggering financial consequences. With a maximum statutory damage of $150,000 per film, the total could reach 359 million yen. This is one of the first major lawsuits focused specifically on AI training using adult content, signaling that copyright and ethical considerations in AI development are becoming front and center. Meta has responded by disputing the claims, but evidence cited in the suit, including tracking of IP addresses, BitTorrent activity, and company-level orchestration, has caught public attention. Industry observers are worried that AI models trained on copyrighted adult content could disrupt traditional studios, reduce revenue, and replicate professional-level films cheaply. The lawsuit was filed by Strike 3 Holdings and Counterlife Media, two companies representing adult content studios. The plaintiffs allege that Meta downloaded 2,396 adult films without permission and used them to train AI models such as Meta Movie Gen and LLaMA AI. Each film carries a maximum statutory damage of $150,000, which means that the total damages sought could reach $359 million, approximately 2.6 billion yen. This represents one of the largest AI-related copyright claims to date in the adult content sector, a highly sensitive area due to privacy, intellectual property, and ethical considerations. Strike 3 Holdings represents high-end adult studios such as Vixen and Tushy, known for producing Hollywood-quality adult films. The lawsuit emphasizes that the alleged AI training could replicate their work cheaply, undercutting the industry and creating potential long-term financial damage. Importantly, this lawsuit is different from standard copyright claims because it focuses on AI training. While many AI copyright lawsuits involve text or image datasets, this case involves adult video content, which raises unique legal, ethical, and societal concerns. Meta has responded publicly, disputing the claims, but the lawsuit shines a spotlight on how AI companies gather training data and the potential for unintended consequences when copyrighted material is used without consent. The industry and public are watching closely to see whether this case sets a precedent for AI content legality in adult media. According to the lawsuit, Meta allegedly used the BitTorrent (BT) network to download and seed adult films. BitTorrent allows large-scale file sharing, often anonymously, but in this case, Strike 3's investigators claim it was used systematically to gather copyrighted content. Meta's AI models, including Meta Movie Gen and LLaMA, were reportedly trained on this illegally obtained content. These models could potentially recreate professional adult films using AI-generated techniques, reducing the studio's competitive advantage and threatening revenue streams. The original content included high-quality productions from studios like Vixen, Tushy, and other Hollywood-style adult media providers. These studios argue that AI replication could allow content to be reproduced cheaply, bypassing traditional production costs and undermining the value of original work. Experts have warned that AI training on unauthorized adult content raises major ethical concerns. Using explicit material without consent for model development touches on privacy, copyright infringement, and the potential for exploitation. Additionally, the risk extends beyond the adult industry. It signals broader challenges in AI content licensing and responsible development. Meta disputes the claims, but the lawsuit highlights the growing tension between AI innovation and intellectual property law. Companies developing AI models must now navigate complex legal landscapes to avoid allegations of copyright infringement while building robust datasets. Strike 3 Holdings has presented detailed evidence to support its claims. Using VXN Scan, a proprietary tracking system, they identified illegal downloads of the films. The lawsuit points to 47 Facebook IP addresses and additional shadow infrastructure IPs allegedly connected to AI training activities. Interestingly, one Meta employee's home IP was reportedly linked to activity on enterprise servers. Strike 3 argues that this indicates company-level orchestration, not just individual misuse or rogue activity. This strengthens the plaintiff's claim that the alleged AI training involved corporate-level participation, potentially raising liability for Meta as a company rather than isolated actors. The evidence also highlights the technical sophistication of modern copyright enforcement. Studios are increasingly able to track how their content is shared online, even when it involves large-scale AI operations. This case may become a template for other copyright holders seeking accountability in AI development. Legal experts note that while proving liability will be complex, the combination of IP tracking, server logs, and documented training datasets creates a strong evidentiary foundation for the lawsuit. The case emphasizes the need for AI companies to implement rigorous content sourcing protocols to avoid infringing copyrighted material. The stakes are significant. If the court rules in favor of Strike 3, Meta could be liable for $359 million, 2.6 billion yen in damages, and the ruling could influence how other AI companies handle adult content. The outcome could also affect licensing practices, model training datasets, and corporate responsibility across AI development. Meta has issued a statement disputing the claims, emphasizing that it has complied with all applicable laws. However, public attention is high, with online chatter comparing the scandal to other high-profile controversies involving adult content and AI. The case raises concerns about ethics, consent, and transparency in AI development, and has prompted debates among policymakers, tech ethicists, and the media. Industry observers note that the lawsuit highlights an emerging minefield. AI models trained on copyrighted adult content could disrupt traditional business models, threatening studios' revenue streams and creating legal uncertainty. Studios fear that if AI replication becomes widespread, entire segments of the adult content industry could face financial disruption. The court battle, or potential private settlement, will be watched closely. Its outcome may set a legal precedent for AI copyright law, especially in the context of sensitive media like adult films. The key takeaway is that adult content and AI create a complex legal and ethical environment. Studios fear disruption of entire industries, while AI developers face heightened scrutiny over data sourcing, consent, and intellectual property compliance. This case emphasizes that AI innovation cannot be pursued without accountability. Copyright holders are increasingly capable of tracking and protecting their content, and courts may hold companies responsible for large-scale unauthorized usage. Ethical and legal risks now intersect, creating a high-stakes landscape for AI development in media. For Meta, the lawsuit represents more than just potential financial liability. It raises reputational risks, public scrutiny, and the need to implement robust compliance and data governance protocols. How Meta navigates this challenge will likely influence not only the adult content sector, but broader discussions about AI ethics and copyright enforcement. Ultimately, this case could reshape AI training norms, drive the adoption of licensed datasets, and serve as a warning to other companies using sensitive or copyrighted content. Whether through a court ruling or private settlement, the outcome will likely reverberate across the AI industry and highlight the growing tension between innovation, legality, and ethics.